All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Coin Icarus, and my co-host, Nico, aka BitVolt. He's going to join us in a couple of minutes, but for now, I want to welcome you all to another episode of Simply Bitcoin, a daily weekday show recapping the Bitcoin news, fail, price action, and of course, no shit coins, because after all, it's Simply Bitcoin. All right, guys, we're gonna get right into it. It's well, you know what? We'll start with the date, right? It's August 3rd, 2020, and we are gonna go right over to Clark Moody dashboard.
Which is the best dashboard. You guys should definitely download it. I mean, have it as a shortcut.
Definitely, but before we do that, I need you to enable the screen sharing for me, bro.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay. All right. See, look, now I got to go and have the difficult time of finding the right screen. Okay, so we've got the Clark Moody dashboard. We are block height 642,121, and the price 11,318.
Look at that. Look at that premium on the GBTC, Coin Icarus, on the exchange of trades, a little bit right under markets.
Right here. Oh my God.
Dude, that's great. See, guys, this is exactly why you shouldn't buy paper fucking Bitcoin, and you should buy Bitcoin and immediately withdraw it to your own wallet. Isn't that right, Coin Icarus?
Oh man, absolutely. 100%. You know, I mean, to me, the whole point is that, you know, you take ownership of that space in the blockchain, and you're the one that has the keys to that spot. So,
absolutely. I completely agree with you. I think that's like the whole point of Bitcoin is that self-sovereignty, baby. That's what we're all aiming for.
That's right. You know what? Let's add it to our, we're going to add it over to our favorites. So that way we can see that premium every day and remind people that they should be actually holding real Bitcoin.
Absolutely.
All right. Should we take a look at today's daily fail?
Definitely. I'm so excited for it. This is my favorite part of the podcast.
Okay, like I mentioned in the past, right? We gotta come up with some music or something for it.
Absolutely. Well, I haven't started editing these yet, but once I start editing, I'll drop in the sweet sauce here and there.
Right, you know, got to put in the sounds. All right, so here we go, guys. Daily fail is Roger Ver, of course.
Let's play that video of him being an idiot.
Yeah, specifically, it's the clip, right? It's kind of funny. It's
previous drift in the issuance of Bitcoin Cash, and so they want to have the block time change from 10 minutes to 11 minutes for the next 5.5 years. A happy celebration today, but we've seen some in the Bitcoin Cash community recently. Some software developers talking about they want to make up for previous drift in the issuance of Bitcoin Cash, and so they want to have the block time change from 10 minutes to 11 minutes for the next 5.5 years.
Coin Icarus, maybe you agree with me on this, man, but I think that he's coming to the realization that he fucked up.
Yeah.
I think so. You could see it in his eyes, man.
You could see the fail on his face.
He's like, Bitcoin Cash people are starting to, they 11 minutes. You see in his eyes, he's like, what the fuck am I doing, you know?
Come on. Wait, hold on. No, but change the block time from 10 to 11 minutes for the next 5.5 years. I'd love to know the fucking equation behind that. I really would. I'd love to figure out what it does for the last 5 years. I mean, he just explained it, right? The drift, you know, the drift in the zero fucking death spiral hash rate of Bitcoin Cash. Like, who cares? I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. This guy, he just, anyways, and he's sinking with the ship.
Absolutely.
You know? But he looks brought.
Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't you be? Like, do you know how much money he lost on making that fucking choice with Jihan? Like, Jihan shot himself in the foot too. So, I mean, let them burn, bro. They honestly deserve it. So they totally deserve it. At this point, I have no sympathy for Roger Ver, bro. What he's done, Bitcoin.com, and like, you know, like getting noobs to like, you know, buy Bitcoin Cash thinking it's Bitcoin. That's fucked up, bro. That's not ethical at all.
No, of course not.
So if you want, Coin Icarus, we can move on to the daily price discussion. And
absolutely. let's take a look at the chart. We're still holding ground. I know that we closed our weekly candle.
Absolutely, man. So guys, remember, before if you guys tuned into the episode on Friday, me and Koinikus were talking about basically if Bitcoin gets to this orange line and it maintains this price over this blue line, and I said it right here. I don't know if you guys could see it. It says must stay above 10,500. This is very bullish for me. Okay. And the reason that it's very bullish, guys, is because this is showing me that Bitcoin is starting. You see that these lines right here, and you see how it starts consolidating and the volatility starts decreasing. So right here where I'm kind of making a circle at, that's where we are essentially, right? So we're still, that volatility that we're seeing initially, what we're doing right now is we're consolidating. But the beautiful and the most bullish part to me is that we're consolidating over the 10,500 level. And this was the previous resistance. So this is telling me that we're in a very bullish spot. And the next magic spot that I have over here is the 12,000. Let me move this window. Is the 12,500. And if we break that, which I have a suspicion that we will, then the next target will be the 14,000. And if we zoom out, right? Remember, guys, the 14,000 is the previous. Sorry, let me move the window up here. There we go. And remember, guys, the 14,000 is the previous high. So if we break the 14,000, that is it's already a reversal of the downtrend. We've already established that. You see, it's already a reversal of the downtrend. Let me make a line so you guys could visualize it. So if we draw a line, right? It's a clear reversal. We had that reversal when we broke that through. This is already established. But if we want to make it clear cut to the deniers that this is a total reversal, we have to break that 14K spot. And in my opinion, in the consolidation that we're currently in right now, I want to get your opinion about it, Koinikus. I think that this is extremely bullish. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think that we're building the base on a bullish formation, and really, this is most likely going to be the activity that is going to pull us above 14K. I mean, look, the 12,500 is obviously like it's a good marker, but of course, realistically, we need to consolidate above that 14K mark. I think if we want to truly, and of course, tons of people are going to argue with me, and I don't really care, but if we really want to confirm this it's like, of course, like everybody has their lines, and
this is simply Bitcoin. Fuck you guys.
Exactly. I think that we need to consolidate above 14K before we start to really take seriously that we are going to take out our all-time high of 20K. When we see that consolidation above the 14K level, it's going to be some good times right there. It's going to be scary at the same time, but man,
it's going to be a good problem.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Absolutely, man. You made some really good points there. I completely agree. And
Excited.
I'm glad we're seeing eye to eye on this. Guys, this is super bullish, and congratulations for all the hodlers over there. Cause man, you guys survived the fucking bear market. Okay. So this is also some bullish news. I'm sorry guys, if I'm saturating with so much bullishness, but it is a very bullish moment. So I think this is very bullish. So basically, I don't know how to pronounce his name. His name is Dave Portnoy. He's the founder. He's El Presidente, the founder of Barstool Sports. And so if you see here, he posted this video on June 23rd. Now, why is this bullish? Like, why does it fucking matter that this guy is saying this? Okay. So first of all, he had an interview with Donald Trump. Okay. So for a social media influencer, this is going to take too much time searching it. I should have pulled it up. But for a social media influencer to have a meeting with Donald Trump, you have to be a big name. And if you go to his Twitter, right, when this is what we're going to talk about next, he has 1.7 million followers, right? So he's kind of, in that influential level where the fact that he's talking about Bitcoin is kind of a big deal. But let's see his transition, right? Which is what the thing that I wanted to bring up today. So this is what he said June 23rd. And Koinikus, let me know if you could hear this, bro.
Can't hear it.
I don't even know what the fuck any of it means. I don't even know what a Bitcoin is. You like mine Bitcoins on the ground on the internet? Think about that.
I remember this.
You'll literally mine for them online. Like, and then one pops out of the internet like oil, like all of a sudden on the internet, like if you have enough power, so enough like internet speed, like you have all these wires and cables and shit, you can find underground Bitcoins on the internet. I literally don't know what that means. It sounds like Mario Brothers, where you find like you hit something and a mushroom pops up, except it's the Bitcoin and you grab it, but it's not real, but it's worth right now today. Everyone's talking $11,000. I tried to buy Bitcoin. It was like $6,000 3 months ago. It just keeps going up, keep going up, keep going up. There's not enough stock. You get people, nerds, I guess, out in the street on the black market finding these things and like, oh, there's a rock on the internet, and underneath the rock, there's a Bitcoin. It's like that game, that emoji game that was half real, half fake. Like there could be, for all I know, in this virtual world, like we sit on like 10 Bitcoins right now. It's fucking madness. And then, first of all, I don't know how to spend them. I don't know how to get them. You got to go to like someone at this thing called Coinbase, which is how you buy them. And they keep shutting down because so many people are trying to buy Bitcoin.
Okay. So
yeah,
that was just, there we go. Wait, hold on. So that was just going to keep going. And the reason that I want to show you guys that is there's an evolution that took place, right? And this is so important. And this is only going to be a 20-second video. So bear with me, guys, because I do have a point here. So basically, there's an evolution, right? Which is now, look how comfortable he is about buying Bitcoin, and look how much more of an understanding he has of the concept, right? It's a totally different attitude.
Let's buy some Bitcoin. However you get Bitcoin to get going, does the green hammer even work on Bitcoin? I feel like they're like that Pokemon Go game. Like there's probably, for all I know, a Bitcoin sitting here right in the clouds and I can't see it. And some rugrats is going to come in and grab it and be like, I just took your Bitcoin.
So like, guys, like the reason I wanted to bring that up and the reason that I felt like that was the daily news is because you saw a clear evolution from the mere fact of this stupid video that he didn't even properly broadcast, I would say is the proper word, to the second video that he clearly tweets to his 1.7 million followers is, let's buy some fucking Bitcoin. That tells me that from an investor point of view, his mind changed completely on it. What do you think, Coinickers? Do you think I'm fucking crazy? Am I just making this up?
Okay, so check this out, right? My point of view is this. That video he did in 2013 was bullish, like you said. But I think that it was bullish for also a slightly different reason. I think it was bullish because his interest was already peaked. He didn't get it, and he was at the stage where he was making fun of it.
Yeah.
But if you listen to him, he's trying to understand it. He's not somebody who is writing it off. He's somebody who's trying to figure it out. And now, in comparison to that video today, he's no longer like, he's still like, he's joking about it, but it's very lightheartedly. And you could tell that, you know, being the way that he is, he's obviously very interested by its, you know, by its meteoric rise.
Absolutely. And it just right off the, it's exactly what you said, Phil. And like right off the rip, he's like, let's buy some Bitcoin. And the other one, he's like, he's like living at the peak, but he's kind of skeptical. And the second one, he still doesn't know what the fuck's going on, but he's like, let's buy it. Fuck yeah. So I completely agree, dude. So Phil, you want to promote what's coming out this week for your podcast?
Absolutely, man. So this week on the Fun with Bitcoin podcast, I'm going to be releasing the episode with yourself, Nico. We did a one-on-one. We were talking about mining, spoke to me about Venezuela. You know, we talked about some political stuff. I mean, we kind of went all over the place, so it's going to be pretty interesting.
Dude, that hour went so quick for me, bro. Like, we were just recording, and I was having a good time. It went so, and I was like, whoa, we've been recording for an hour and a half. I feel like I didn't have enough time to say everything. So it was a great time. You guys should definitely check it out. And guys, yeah.
Sorry.
So guys, now we've been running over bear with us. This is our first ones, guys. So don't forget to like and subscribe and tune in tomorrow if you want simply Bitcoin and no fucking shit coins.